Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to our phonics lesson today. Today we're going to be learning a new sound. We're going to be starting phase 3, and phase 3 is one of my absolute favourites. It's got lots of new digraphs in it, it's got trigraphs in it, and it's really great for lots of new exciting words, so I can't wait to start it with you. Now, mums and dads, I'm going to be using Phonics Play today to go through a lot of the things that we do in the classroom, and I have sent you the link to Phonics Play today, and it will be on the website pages with a link to get into all the activities. They've gone free today, which is amazing. They are great. I don't think they work on iPads, so if it's going too fast or too slow and you have a laptop and you want to pause and let your children play these games independently of my lesson, absolutely fine. I'll show you exactly how we work this lesson. If not, and you haven't got a laptop and you're working on an iPad, I'm not sure this will work, so I'm really sorry about that. Ideally, they'll change that in time, but you could also use flashcards. You could make your own using the words that we use today, so hopefully you can find something that works for you. So, boys and girls, you recognise this, you know this, we do this all the time. So, mums and dads, you can pick your phase across here. We haven't started phase 3 yet, but we've done all of phase 2, so I'm going to choose phase 2. You can also, if you want to, pick individual graphemes and work through them. So we're going to pick phase 2. Right, boys and girls, desert, ice or grass? I'm going to go for grass because I think it looks good. I'm going to stay with yellow, boys and girls, because we don't often have yellow. We've got a lot of pink, a lot of red, but we don't often get yellow. And the other thing we don't have a lot of is the checks. We often have daisy or stripe, or actually the fire is quite popular, isn't it? But I'm going to stick with the check. So, boys and girls, nice and loud, let me hear those sounds. No schwarring. Oh. S. Eh. D. A. B. P. K. O. M. T. F. N. K. S. H. G. O. K. O. E. Brilliant, well done. 57 seconds. We are normally a bit quicker than that. Okay, tricky word trucks. Same with tricky word trucks, so tricky words. What are tricky words, boys and girls? You can't sound them out. Well done. So these words, just got to learn them. Now, here are all the high frequency words that you have in phase 2. There are 31. If you want to do that independent from the lesson, that's really great. It has words like mum and had. You can sound those words out, but it's great if you can learn them by rote. We're going to do our phase 2 tricky words. Right, ready? So, let's go city. Now, the truck type's always a funny one. Let's go for the middle one. And the colour. I'm going to go green. Quite like a green. Nice lime green. Right, read these words nice and loud, boys and girls. You ready? The. Well done. 2. No. Go. And I. And we know we normally write that with the 2 lines as well. I. Super, big thumbs up for you, well done. Now if you notice, mums and dads, I had a cross, and so if the children were making mistakes in the classroom, I could press the cross and we could practice them over and over again. You might choose to practice the tricky word trucks if you've got a laptop and you can get onto Phonics Play. If it's not working for you, then just make some little flashcards, those 5 words, and keep practicing them as much as you can. New sound time, boys and girls, very exciting. So here's our Jolly Phonics. And this is our new grapheme, okay? There's a capital J and there's a lowercase j, okay? And this is our song, and we always have an action. And jelly begins with a j, so our action, we're going to wiggle like jelly. Can you show me how you wiggle like jelly? Who's got the wiggliest jelly at home? Keep wiggling. Let's have a look at this song. Ooh! Let's try again with some volume. Selwyn has it very quiet in Dormouse class, isn't she? It's not very noisy in Hedgehog class normally. Okay, ready?
Jelly and jam,
Jiggle that jelly.
and jam, jiggling on the plate. Oh, what will I eat with this? Jam, 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 jam.
Okay, we're going to be jelly now, boys and girls. And I want you to say that sound while wiggling like jelly. Ready? J, 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 j. Who's the wiggliest? J, j, j. Well done. Now, computing magic. What we often like to watch after this is we like to watch Geraldine. So, mums and dads, I've sent the link on our web page. So if I pause here, mums and dads, if you could let the children watch this video. Some of the words will be longer than words that we can normally read. It's about initial sounds, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Geraldine makes me laugh so much. She is such a cheeky giraffe, and I hope you really enjoyed that video. So now you've been learning things that begin with J. Let's have a little go ourselves. So, what begins with J? Are you ready? We've got choices are, boys and girls. Does jumper begin with J? Jigsaw, fan, jug, jam, jack in the box, jelly, or hat? Okay, mums and dads, pause the video. Can you talk about what begins with J on my screen? Okay, have you worked it all out? Have you got them all? Okay, let's see. What do we think begins with J? Shout out loud if you think jumper begins with J. I think you're right. J for jumper. Well done. Okay, shout out loud if you think jigsaw begins with J. You're right. Well done. Do you think fan begins with J? No, let's leave that fan there. How about jug? Well done. What are the sounds in jug? Super. And again, J or G. Jug. Brilliant. Okay, let's try jam. Does that begin with J? Yeah, I think you're right. How about jack in the box? I think you're right as well. Now, one of those two, jelly and hat, begin with J. Shout as loud as you can which one begins with J. Yeah, you're right, it's the jelly. So these things all begin with J. We've got jumper, we've got jam, jack in the box, jigsaw, jug, and jelly. And that was in our song, wasn't it? Super, boys and girls. Right. Back to phonics play we go. I love this game, and we all love this game. So mums and dads, at this point, to challenge your children, you're going to need a whiteboard or a piece of paper and pencil, something to write with. So we start. Press phase 3, and we're going to choose J. That's the first sound we've learned. Now, we're going to read this word together. Hope you can see it there. Jog. 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 Super blending. Now, is jog a real word or a fake word? Can you put jog into a sentence? Well done. I jog to the shop. Can you jog up the hill? Jog is a real word. It can go into a sentence. Can you think of a sentence with jogging, boys and girls? Tell your mums and dads now. Brilliant, super sentences. So we're going to have to move jog and feed Bob with it. Oh, who was that? Where did that come from? What a horrible noise. Goodness me, somebody's got some bad manners in this class. Right, now, here's the challenge. Jug is a real word, and we know that because we heard that awful burping sound. So, practicing some kinetic letters here. Because jog is a real word, we're going to write it down. So, this is the extra challenge if you choose to accept it. Every time you read a real word, you're going to write it down. So let's sound out jog. Ready? J, og, jog. And again. J, og, jog. So there's my J, there's my O, and there's my G. Okay, brilliant. Now, J, scared monkey's branch. Down, on down, pull around, pen off, dot. Don't get it mixed up with an I, okay? It goes underneath the ground. Let's put my sound buttons in. J, O, G, jog. So let's go on the screen. J, O, G, jog. Okay, fantastic. Can you have a go? Take a picture if you need a picture. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, if you want to challenge yourself and write all the real words, please do, okay? We're going to just read through all of these words and sort them into the right places, okay, to make sure everyone can have a go. But if you want to have a go at writing, pause after each word has gone in and have a go at writing just the real words. Don't write silly words. No point writing silly words. Okay. All together. Okay. J, O, G. Jog. Fantastic. Super reading, boys and girls. J, O, G. Jug. Real or silly? Can it go into a sentence? Pour the jug of milk into your cup. That's a real word. Well done. Woo! Awful. What a horrible noise. Now, mums and dads, again, you might want to play this. Pause the video now and skip my bit. And you might want to play this with your child in your own time. If it's not working for you, if you can't get Phonics Play to work, use just words, copy these ones, write them onto a piece of paper, and sort them independently in a child's own time, because I could be going too fast, too slow. So just base it on what you need to do for your child. Okay, let's carry on. Boys and girls, are you ready? J, O. Super. J, O, jull. What's a jull? I don't know what a jull is. Must be ob. Fake word. Alien word.
Yo.
Okay, next one. Are we ready? J, at, jat. What's a jat? I've never heard of a jat. Silly word.
Yo.
Okay, are you ready? J, it. J, it. Jit. Super, well done. Silly word. I've never heard of a jit.
Yo.
Okay, ready? Lots of silly words today, isn't there? Lots of silly words that begin with J. Ready? J, ep, jep. And again. J, ep, jep. I have never heard of a jep.
Yo.
Next one. J, jam. J, jam. Jam, definitely a real word. Can you put it into a sentence and tell it to your mum or dad? Super sentence. Well done, boys and girls. Oh, we know what's coming. Oh, horrible noise. Okay, next one. J, J, . Jom, super blending. Jom is a silly word. I've never heard of a jom.
Yo.
What's a big word? Okay, big words like this. Can you remember what we do? We chop them in half. Are you ready? Jack. 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 Hello, Jack. I wonder if you're watching. Jack. Jack. So we're going to stop there. We've chopped it in half. Jack. Et. We've got jacket. 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 The word is jacket. Real word, silly word. Real word. Tell your mum and dad a sentence with jacket in. I put my jacket on because it was cold outside. It is cold outside at the moment. It's cold inside too if you're here. I don't like that noise. Okay, next one. Jeb. Jeb. What's a jeb?
Yo.
Well done, we got 10 out of 10, boys and girls. What good teamwork. Okay, time for some writing. Let's start by writing one of those real words. Now, if you've been writing all the way through, because you challenged yourself, brilliant, well done. For those who weren't, we're going to write one all together now. We're going to write the word jam. Sound it out for me. Jam. Jam. And again, boys and girls. Jam. Super. So my first sound is j. Scared monkey. Down, on down, pull around, pen off, dot. Now we're going to snuggle my a next to my j. Pull around, push along the ground, up to the scared monkey's branch, down, bump, flick. What was my last sound in jam? J. Do not forget to start your at the scared monkey's branch, boys and girls. None of these rainbows that we sometimes see. We don't want any rainbows. Only in the sky. Rainbows in the sky is nice. Okay, jam. Are we right? Jam. Right, take a picture. Get that word in your brain. Don't forget it. Right, pause the video here, mums and dads. Boys and girls, can you write me the word jam? Fantastic writing. Right. Last thing, we always like to finish with a sentence. And this one is a doozy. It's a big one. It's a tricky one, but we can do it. We've been working so hard, boys and girls. We can do it. Okay, ready? Jog to get the jam. 5 words. Jog to get the jam. And again, jog to get the jam. Jog to get the jam. You say it for me. One more time. Don't forget, in between each of our words needs to be those spaces. So jog, space, to, space, get, space, the, space, jam. Jog to get the jam. Are you ready? Jog to get the jam. Jog to get the jam. Let's get that sentence into our brains. Jog to get the jam. Right, the first word I need to write is jog. J. Snuggle my letters. G. Jog. 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 Jog to. Jog to. Tricky word to. We did those at the beginning. To is a t and an o. Jog to get. How do I sound out get? G. Et. Get. G. Tricky letter to spell, right? T. Jog to get. I'm going to go back to the beginning now in case I've forgotten anything. Jog. Jog to get. get, jog to get. We wrote the yesterday, didn't we? 2 brave monkey letters. And a nice scared monkey. Jog to get the jam. Jog to get the jam. And we don't worry about capital letters or full stops just yet. Jog to get the jam. Let's read it back. Jog, jog to get the jam. Jog to get the jam. Right, boys and girls. That's a big sentence. Get a really good picture of that in your brain. I'll move out the way. Are you taking pictures? Have you got a picture of that in your brain? I'm going to rub it out now. Right, mums and dads, see if they can write that sentence without any of your help. Well done, boys and girls. Your writing was amazing then. Your letters were beautiful, great snuggling. Everyone, super work. Well done. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, let me show you something else fantastic about, we're on phase 3, phonics play. There's a lovely bit here that says sentences. I'm going to go in here. It does say phase 3, make sure we're on phase 3. And look, we can revise phase 2 or we can press the J. And we've got, we just wrote that, jog to get the jam. We've got 3 sentences, so you can challenge yourself to read them, you can challenge yourself to write them, but make sure, mums and dads, that you're following the strategies that I was using then when children are writing a sentence. They need to be able to hold that sentence in their head independently without you telling them the next word each time. That's a really important skill for writing, especially as they go up to school. Thank you for joining me today on today's phonics lesson. We've started phase 3, it's so exciting. Well done for all your hard work doing J today, and tomorrow will be a brand new letter, so well done, enjoy the rest of your day.